Hey there everyone, once again welcome back to, well, you could say Reactions of Magic, and this is a reaction I was talking about back in my Gummy Bears reaction. If you haven't seen that reaction, I suggest you go check it here. And like this is the reaction I was kind of talking about, this another special kind of reaction to other part of my childhood that I cherish so much. If you guys don't know yet, if you haven't seen my certain videos, at least one video which is called The Winter is Coming, I suggest you check it out, it's also here. And then maybe come back to this reaction, because these two episodes are part of that childhood that I can't cherish just enough. I mean, with all these, everyone has their own series that, like Crimson Rogue would say in one of his reviews, that would define our childhood. And for me, this was it, and the books the series was based on. And this series was just something completely different, and even to this day I actually think it's even much better than Friendship is Magic. Yeah, okay, sorry. But yeah, like I said, it's much better than Friendship is Magic. I mean, I really can't explain it. I guess it has something 90s feel, and also how patient it is. Like, unlike most of Friendship is Magic's episodes, they can be somewhat fast-paced, and they don't have much, like, they don't trust themselves to have somewhat more down-to-earth episodes where characters are a little bit more normal, but still have some funny things happening to them and some crazy quirks. But they kind of take it much more to the cartoony level. And this is usually a show, especially a cartoon, if it's way too like down to earth, and it can be very boring, but not this show. This, even though it was down to earth, it was still able to keep you interested in it. And well, I'm not gonna do that anymore, so let's just go and watch this show, these two episodes. So be ready for some watching, because I'm gonna watch these two in a row, so then I do some afterthoughts, and this is two 20 minutes long episodes. So let's begin now in 3, 2, 1, play. Yep. It is the movements, and the reason why I'm watching this in English is because, well, I really don't want to start making subtitles for the episode, so this is much easier. And already I don't feel kind of good, because I've so gotten used to the Finnish version of the song, and this here's the singer doesn't sound that great in my opinion. But then again, that's because I pretty much have grown with the theme song my whole life, so I think you can understand. But again, yeah, and these two episodes that I'm reacting to, and you guys are watching with me, are episodes that are based on a movement book by Tove Jansson. And I will give you, time to time, I will give you a little I will tell you a little bit what happened and what didn't happen in the book, and later I will give you the whole thing. And these are two episodes, so we got two episodes about based on one book. That is one story, which is so far my favorite pretty much my favorite movement book, actually.
All is peace in movement.
Oh man, I mean, sorry.
Mama waters the flowers.
Yeah, but why couldn't they? Because in the Finnish dub, we actually had a really nice and calm and beautiful woman's voice instead of this man, kind of Morgan Freemanish. Even though that is kind of cool.
Too hot and sunny for me.
I wonder if he's worried about anything.
Oh, he worries a lot.
If you're worried, you do something about it.
You could say Movie Papa is kind of like a Bilbo Baggins after his adventures,
Papa does have something.
because much like Bilbo Baggins, Movie Papa also likes to write about his youth, but he has usually a lot of problems with those.
He's having a nice dream as well.
Yeah, I prefer the woman's voice in the Finnish version. But yeah, this is one of the things that happened in the book. Although it didn't have Moomin Papa didn't dream about the lighthouse. He saw it in a crystal ball.
A lighthouse.
Oh yeah, I forgot this.
Oh.
And the English dub Moomin Papa was just also not
What
so
about
good.
the lighthouse, Papa?
We're going to visit one.
When?
Right now.
Really? Okay, even in the Finnish dub they got it right that Moomin Papa wanted to move there. He didn't want to visit it, he wanted to move there.
Oh, I'm really excited.
Even the Finnish dub did that.
Lovely water.
Where he literally says, we are moving to the lighthouse.
Exciting epic novel of the sea.
I'm sure
Yeah, and I was excited because he planned to write a fictional novel about it.
Romantic stuff.
Yeah. By the way, while the Moomin Papa and the Sea is my favorite book, but this is not my absolute favorite Moomin episodes. They are something different.
I want all of you to go away to this lighthouse.
I might get back to those one
Great
day.
fun. Just think of all the ships we'll be able to see.
Yes, that will be good.
Papa says he wants to write an exciting story about the sea with ships and storms and stuff. Probably pirates too.
Oh.
By the way, I really suggest you guys will, if you ever pick up the Moomin Papa and Sea's book, go and read it
Adventure.
at like
It sounds a bit
next to open waters, lake, sea, whatever, and just close to it.
Oh, I
Just
see.
at least I got a lot of nice feels while reading it close to water.
And I'm sure he'd like someone to talk to. Looking after a lighthouse is a very lonely job.
Yeah.
But if you thought Moomin, that might be exactly why he chooses to do it.
Yeah, that's the usual
You
thing.
mean that he might want to be on his own all the time?
Well, some people like it like that.
Sometimes I like being on my own.
Not for long, though.
Yep.
It'll be a lot of fun. Snufkin, why don't you come with us?
Now Snufkin never joined
What, to
them.
a lonely lighthouse?
Snufkin never joined them on the lighthouse trip.
Ah, now.
That's what he wasn't in the book. Sorry, fangirls.
That's the one.
Where? So small you can hardly see it.
Tja.
How long would
Finnish version was funny because Little Mice said like, is it? Maybe it's just a fly's poop. Well, that's my rough translation, but yeah, that's what she kind of said.
Don't worry about that. I've got an old compass somewhere, and we've got the map. Then at night we'll be able to see the light itself. Anyway, an old sailor.
An old sailor.
Well, what do you
Well, I'm
expect?
not really that young.
And you're
Yeah.
a sailor.
But then again, Moomin Papa hasn't sailed that much because the boat they are going on, they found it at the beginning of the series. Not the first episode, but the second.
Well, bless me, I think that'll be enough, Mom.
Oh no, that is not enough.
Don't be stupid. Of course there is.
A lighthouse must have a keeper.
Yep.
Yes, a man dedicated to the
Yes.
countless lives with no regard for his own.
Seriously, the song is. I mean, the voice is just weird for Moomin Papa.
Huh? Is that you, Sniff?
Why would he? Why would? Oh god, his voice is. I mean, I have nothing against them, but they just try to sound way too cartoony. I mean, in the Finnish dub, they try to act
The big whip, that's all.
much normal, but still have some character in their voice. And especially because they have very well-known actors from Finland to voice the Moomins.
We'd have to jump in and save you. Don't fall in then. Anyway, you can hang on to an oar or something.
But I don't mind these that much.
We'll put a life jacket on you, stupid. Don't worry.
What about the sharks? They might take a fancy to me.
Wait a minute. I know I'm not a zoologist, but I don't think there are any sharks around here. I'm sure I would have heard if there were.
Well, they usually stay at sea. There's that.
Well, it's a real fine day for sailing.
Yep.
Where are Mama and the others?
I will never get up. I will never tire of doing MLP references.
Are you sure that isn't too heavy for you, sir?
And again, this is my top favorite show ever. I will cherish this forever. Like my Friendship is Magic, Transformers Prime, and a couple of others. Couple of other animated shows. And Last Airbender, of course. I mean, I talk about the animated series.
Do you think you could manage to eat them?
Leave it to me.
Hi, you'll be lucky if there's any food left in the larder. Mom.
Yeah, you guys have no idea how much Sniff likes to eat. And that's why he was one of my favorite characters, because I also like to eat a lot. You can probably see it.
Goodbye. Have a good time, everyone.
Goodbye, Snufkin. Now, don't forget to shut all the windows if it rains, will you?
No.
Okay. Screw you guys. Oh yeah, but another thing about the movie, see, I think it has one of the best soundtracks in the whole of child cartoons. I mean, as usual, child cartoons without this grand epic adventure and all that, the soundtrack for this series is just something amazing and beautiful. But this is not the kind of a song. You just wait and see. Just wait and see in the later in the episodes. This and the next one, you can see what I mean about the music. But this is also really nice. There's actual effort put into that, and the instruments they use. It's not so bland and forgettable usually. And that's why I really hope that they would also up the notch for Friendship is Magic to try to do much more.
If you wouldn't mind, I think we need some music to send us on our way.
Oh, only one of the three, only songs Snufkin plays with his harmonica. This is one. There are two more. Funny because because in the Finnish dub, Mummi Papa didn't really hum. Well, nobody did hum actually. Sorry. I just like to I'm sorry, but I really like to point out things that happened in the Finnish dub or didn't happen. I'm sorry, I just have to compare because I'm such a Mummi nut. I have seen the episode so many times. I think I could almost read the whole episodes by myself. Well, most of the episodes anyway. Oh boy. Everybody be ready. This is gonna be one of the biggest... this is gonna be one of my greater childhood traumas. This series caused me so many traumas as a kid. I mean, you will get soon.
This is the life.
Papa, the wings dropped.
Yep.
That's strange. It shouldn't happen that quickly.
Oh god, this...
So, Snufkin, I think we all better get some sleep.
You have no idea what I felt when I watched this episode first time in a long while after my childhood. When I think I can't remember last time when I saw as a kid this, but when I was like 18 or 17 to 19 when I watched this episode again after so long. Oh my god, you have no idea. I think you might have an idea, but you will see soon. This is already getting really creepy with the mist. Yep, here
What's
it
the matter,
comes.
little Mai?
And here's more of the
I thought I heard something.
actual fascinating and
coming
awesome
over
way
there
of doing atmosphere
Can
music.
you see anything?
No.
Don't you hear it? There's just something about eerie about it.
So can I. And it's getting closer.
Yep. Oh boy. Oh my god, this...
No.
Moomin Papa, get up, Moomin
Oh,
Papa.
stop it, little Mai. What's the matter with you?
Thank god Sniff didn't come join them because he would have died a heart attack already in this.
I can't see
I mean,
it, but it's
I couldn't...
And
Every
guess
time I thought about this scene accidentally as a kid when I tried to go to bed, I couldn't sleep much. I actually had to hide under my bed. Not bed, but I fully have to hide myself under the
A
blankets.
signal, right? All hands on deck.
Maybe if we all shout as loud as we can.
Yeah, sure.
Look.
Oh no. Yep, they hear it come. Yeah.
Too late for
Oh,
something.
It's huge. Look out, it's gonna hit us.
This, can you hear the sound?
I think Moomin's right. What can we
Can
do?
you hear the
It's
sound?
too late for anything. Just brace ourselves and be ready to swim
Creepy.
for it.
Look at the ship.
Well, quick.
Can you imagine how would you feel as a kid if you saw something like this? This too! This too!
I don't believe it. Little boy.
I mean,
Uh-huh.
yeah, this scared the hell out of me as a kid.
Hit us.
Oh, yes, she did.
What?
It went straight into her mother without
It scared the hell out of me as a kid, but I still love it.
Right through
This is one of the reasons why this show has stayed with me so long.
I wonder if there's any.
And also, Ghost Ship never happened
Can't
in
see
the...
any lights.
Ooh, Eye of Sauron!
I know it's not
But
fair,
Ghost Ship
it's
never
a
happened
ghost
in the
ship.
book.
A ghost ship?
Yeah,
there's
but
no
that
wash and
it
no
didn't happen in the
damage
book.
to us. It's the only explanation. I think she's right.
A ghost ship. We've
Well, what do you expect?
absolutely-
It went right through you. And scared the crap out of every Finnish kid who saw this.
Oh dear, I need to sit down. All this excitement's too much.
Oh God, this Mummy Papa voice is just weird.
What happened in the first place to make it become a ghost ship?
Yeah,
That's
actually,
what I wanna know.
Little Mike has a
Well, that's just
good
some
question because I
old
also
tale.
wondered that too.
If it had been a real...
I still wonder it.
It'd be sicking now. Don't you think so, Snuff Kid?
Yeah, I suppose that's one way of looking at it.
Come on, cheer up, you guys. At least it was fun.
You can say that. I don't know.
Why didn't you wake me up, Newman?
Well, I think you're being very rude. Oh, what a beautiful sky. Just look.
Oh yeah, if you're wondering, my favorite Moomin character. Well, like I said, when I said Sniff was one of my favorite Moomin characters, yes, but so is Nafkin and Moomin Troll. But the character who takes everything and pretty much passes all of those characters, the one who is my top number one, the top on my favorite Moomin characters list is Moomin Mama.
Another beautiful day, not a ghost ship in sight. Oh,
I said you guys yourself look at the series yourself, and you can just see why Moomin Mama for me is the best
hey,
character.
wake up, everybody! The lighthouse. I can see the lighthouse. We're there.
There, we're there. I can see the lighthouse. We're there. Oh God, really?
Oh, there it is.
This is ridiculous. We've been next to it all night.
Yeah.
We could have gone and slept there.
I can't wait to go ashore.
All right, everyone, jump to it and the oar.
But Moomin Mama's voice is rather nice because she's the kindest of the. I would say she's almost the kindest character in this series, both TV, this animated series, and the books.
Moved at all.
She's the mother that everyone wishes they had.
Even when the fog
And well, I really can't explain it, but Moomin Mama is something you just want to go and
We should have seen
make sure that she's there to give you a
Well,
hug.
perhaps the lighthouse keeper forgot to put it on, Moomin Papa.
I don't think so, little Ma. You can't forget a thing like that.
I suppose it could be broken.
But then they could have tried something else, like put like lots of lamps there. I don't know. I never worked on a lighthouse, so I don't know what happens if it gets broken. But
It looks like he's fishing.
usually that's a very
You know
crabby
about
thing.
the lighthouse? He probably lives on the island. Let's
Oh,
see.
on the
See
island.
now. Oh.
Seriously. Crush him.
Ahoy there! Good morning. Any luck?
Not yet, but it's still early.
Yeah, the voice for the fisherman is rather nice. It could have been a little bit more lower pitched.
Sorry.
Ew.
He said,
He's a
no, it
he's got a
What
prisoner.
did I tell you? He forgot to light it.
oh, it wasn't only last night. You'll never see a light in that lighthouse. Not even...
Oh, Oh, that was just bad.
Nothing. There isn't a lighthouse keeper.
Is he even trying or she?
I'm afraid I don't know.
It's just, oh god.
Do you live on the island?
Wow, that is just bad.
You're asking too many questions. Who are you?
Alright.
Huh? I'm Moomin Papa from Moomin Valley, and this is my family.
Yeah,
I've come
you're-
a long way in order to do some important work here.
There's no work on this island. None. You better go back home.
But, you see, I've come here to research an epic novel about the
Epic
sea.
novel.
Go back. You're too far from home.
Yeah,
Oh, please,
Yeah.
wait!
this kind of happened in the book, but the fisherman didn't have the kid with him.
Let's go.
That also another change.
I expect we're all hungry.
He actually, if I remember correctly, he or she appeared in the last Moomin book. Don't you dare wave at them. Get back under
Old
the
one
boat.
lost his marbles.
Cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. Oh boy, the ending here is just freaky as hell. You will see soon. Yeah, this show is just able to creep you out in many
Look, Papa,
ways.
there's a path here leading
Then
to the
by
lighthouse.
just things you might
Up here and
not think
we're
are
going
creepy, but somehow this able to make it creepy.
Up,
Ugh.
Come on, let's go.
What's wrong? Why do you always get so upset when somebody mentions the lighthouse?
Shut up.
None of your concern business, boy. It doesn't concern you at all.
Ah,
You
seriously.
were like that when I asked you about it before.
Seriously, that is just so bad voice acting here.
Be able to understand. I could try anyway.
Either talk about something else or keep quiet. You understand
Are they
that?
supposed to be like rednecks? I don't know. Now the fisherman voice just sounds bad. Because it could have been something much more lower and kind of softer. But still some strictness into it. Bullshit. Because in the book, Moomin Papa had to look pretty much almost all around the island before he found the freaking key.
There's
Nope.
nobody here.
Well, what do you expect from all the spider webs? I don't think everybody has been here for a while.
Oh, the door was left unlocked. I know we do it, but most people don't.
Yeah, so many people like to point that out, even the fans.
Nothing terrible. Please, little Ma, you know
That Moomins leave their own doors always open.
Just trying to scare you.
I don't like hearing about anything. Like your ears then, Snorky.
Somebody's still watching the car.
And the next bit's really horrible. Oh, well, hurry up and finish that. Well, the lighthouse keeper is still up there. He got scurvy and hasn't been able to move for months.
Let's see.
Nobody's heard his cries for help, and with no food, he's almost a skeleton. If he isn't.
Well, in the finished up, Nudma said that he's literally a skeleton.
Crawling towards us, his fingers bleeding and ripped to ribbons of flower smell coming from his toothless mouth.
Shut up, little Mike.
Lumen's right. That's enough.
It was a good imagination.
Yup.
I'll let you use it in your book if you like.
And somebody else many other were using the imagination to imagine all of that.
Tell me, Moomin, but leave out the bits I wouldn't like.
That's a little bit hard to explain all without all the scary bits.
Listen, everyone. First, I'm going to
Listen, everyone, the birds.
clean, and then we'll move in. We'll
They're moving.
And once again, the seas around this island will be safe for ships to navigate in troubled water.
Good old Papa. Hooray!
Yay! Alright! I'm scary dogs! Here he comes.
Oh,
The music. The music. After this episode, many times as a kid, that scene with the bed, I almost imagined there was a skeleton there.
In peril on the seas with no one to guide him away from the rocks.
This music.
And who is the mysterious fisherman?
Wow. Okay, now let's go for the next episode. And not bothering with the end credits. But I hope you guys have now a little bit better idea about the moments. But now let's now see this now following episode, which has a lot of scares and lots of feels. I'm not kidding, there's gonna be lots of feels also here in this episode. But pretty much the last episode pretty much most of the time followed the book almost perfectly. Like there were a couple of changes, like the kid and Snufkin, they weren't there at all, and this thing with Sniff was mostly accurate, but I don't think I can't remember right now if Sniff actually had ones to follow them when they started to leave. I think yeah, I don't think that happened actually in the book. Maybe Sniff wasn't at all in the book. I can't remember anymore. And again, there was also a ghost ship, but that also happened that they were. Next day they were like, we're actually next to the lighthouse. Well, that sucks. What the hell? Yeah. This funny because I just read that book like a couple months ago, but as a kid I never really much read the many of the Moomin books. I only watched this series because there was something about the spoilers there. Spoilers much.
The Moomins came to this island to visit a real lighthouse. But when they got there,
That he sounded like he said a real life house. Huh?
no lighthouse keeper.
Life house? It sounds like he says live house.
Neverland, and the others are all helping to clean up.
Actually, in Finnish narration, she just mentioned how, at the end, how it seems like the lighthouse keeper just backed off, or ran off, or something like that.
Look over there, Moomin.
Oh
It's the
no.
boy and the fisherman from the boat.
Oh no.
They're a bit strange, aren't they?
They must live somewhere here on the island.
They're creepy. Here's one of the songs that will get stuck in your head. This certainly will get stuck in your head. You have no idea how many times randomly this music just started to creep and play in your head. You have if you you get the idea.
I think the keeper must be lying dead under the deck.
Yep.
No one's cleaned here for a long time, that's for sure.
You don't say. And actually, if things are now much cleaner.
Creatures either. I wonder if Papa will be able to fix it.
Maybe.
They're going to manage to get the light working all right.
That's
Well, a lighthouse without a lamp is pretty sad, isn't it?
seriously.
Come on, light, will you? Right, I'll give
Light
you
up.
one last chance.
Just call the Green Lanterns.
Then I'm getting the big spanner. Now, you don't know me, but I don't give in easily, especially to machines. Have you thought, Brass Brain, what will happen tonight if there's a storm and there's a ship
Yeah.
out there looking for land?
Fuck the ships. I don't care. I wanna stay.
Sorry, Dad, but it'll be too late. And all I can say is that if the light hasn't been working for some time, then
I'm sorry, but the voice of movie Papa is so weird here.
if that ghost ship went wrong.
I don't just like it.
It all seems very strange, and I wonder what made the lighthouse keeper leave in such a hurry.
Unspeakable horror. Be quiet, little Mai.
Little Mai, that's what she does usually.
Dishes left unwashed, jigsaw puzzles
She's a tomboy with the crib, you could say.
Unsolved mystery of the sea, just like the Marie Celeste. And if you don't understand that, then you're being even stupider than usual.
Oh, dear.
In the finish that Little Mai just finished that what she said earlier that unnamed horror had took that got away.
No sight of a ship. It's Christmas. Another month gone. I must clean the lamp. And I need to talk to someone.
That actually what was really that actually is a text taken from the book. That's what I remember.
Oh, I hope not, Papa. That
And
would be
more
wonderful
soon.
anyway.
Perhaps the sea came and took him on a dark and
Oh yeah, this actually this conversation is also something that mostly happens in the book. They pretty much take almost the words here.
might have run out of rum and gone to get more.
Why is there
I
one
don't
gone?
think anything.
So Jack Sparrow was in the lighthouse.
So lonely and
So that was he does in the right retirement.
Got a girlfriend. Be careful, Snufkin. It's very rough and uneven, and you don't want to fall into the sea.
I certainly don't. Now watch this.
And movement falls. Yep. And here, people,
Yes, like
more nightmare for the kids. Nightmare fuel.
What's the matter?
look over there. There's something moving, but I can't see what it is.
It's probably a boat.
Now that's what I call a wheel.
Yeah. Yeah.
What do you mean?
It's the ghost ship.
The song here again. Oh, the song. Oh,
Why has it come back?
so
to me?
freaky.
What does it want?
This is more like a song for an actual horror movie than a kids show. And that's why it's so awesome.
Let's go home,
I-
Stallion. I don't like
So many,
this.
you could say bad memories, and that it's not over yet. It's not freaking over yet. Oh my god, it's not over yet. You have no idea how freaked out I was here.
What's up?
Oh god,
Oh
oh my god.
Horrible. Someone stepped on my face.
Well, none of us.
Well, in the finished up, he said someone was dancing on his face.
God. Ow, there's somebody on my stomach now.
And dancing on his stomach.
Stupid.
Oh, heaven, nothing.
And now here comes the crowning jewel
Please.
of creeping out the kids and me.
What's that?
What is it?
I don't know yet, Movement. I think I can see a pair of feet.
A pair of feet.
No,
Yeah, even though it shouldn't be scary, it somehow scared the crap out of me. I don't know, there was just something about that scared the living crap out of me. Oh god.
Show me it, but no stamp on it.
Oh, stop it, little guy. That's my foot.
Yeah, the wrong foot. But wow. Even to this day, I'm still in some ways creeped out by these. They will never stop haunting me.
You going fishing again today?
Oh. Huh.
Do you need me, or is it alright
Huh.
to go and see those people in the lighthouse?
Oh, do what you want.
Okay, goodbye then.
Yeah, this.
It certainly is.
Yeah, you are not. I was so freaked out after this. The ghost ship was already enough,
Are you
but
going
then
to scare
this.
it away, Papa?
Oh gosh.
I can't find any good shaft.
But thankfully, it's kind of it doesn't scare me. The episode doesn't scare you enough anymore, and this wasn't so scary at all anymore. Is the ghost like going like this? Like kind of trolling?
Who are you?
well, I'm a ghost.
You don't say.
Are you the
Sort
rat
of.
that over us last night? You were lucky I didn't grab you.
Why, it wasn't just me. There were a few of us.
Now why
Oh,
don't
gee.
each other?
Can I give you a present?
You can't.
He sounds like a freaking parrot. Can I give you a present?
It's just me. The others have all left me and gone off with the
Okay, you couldn't even try to sound sad.
You go with
That's sad.
Oh, I wanted to, but, well, they
Come on, out with it. Well,
forgot me and left me all on my own, and I was frightened.
well, I can see why you
Ah.
don't anything like you around. You call yourself a
I
ghost?
know.
Seriously, couldn't you guys try a little bit more and just going funny voices? Animation reuse.
Oh, heavens, oh my. Oh, good Lord,
And he's dead.
oh,
And the lighthouse crumbles to a ground.
Are you alright, Papa?
oh, thank goodness you're here. Quick.
Oh, thank God you're there. Ah. I never get tired of making jokes of Moon Papa's stupid voice. Nope. Oh. But still, many of the voice acting here is not so great because they try to do voices.
For ages, Moomin Mama.
Would you like some more?
Oh yes,
I mean, in the Finnish show they recycled many of the voices, but they still try to,
I'll write it out.
in a way, try to be fitting the character.
It doesn't say. I've come from the north. I left about 3 months ago. Although
And here it sounds like it's not, he or she isn't even trying.
Trying to reach Moomin Valley.
Oh, really? We
Do you? You're lucky. It must be very nice. I've never been there, but I've heard that it's beautiful.
Well, you might. It's great if you don't count Hattie Fathers or the Grog, especially the Grog.
Stayed with him in his cabin ever since.
Another childhood trauma, the biggest one.
No, but I think
Not kidding,
he does
it's the
have
biggest
a big
one.
secret.
How do you know, Toph?
Well, sometimes he just stares and stares at the lighthouse and then he sort of sighs.
I wonder why.
I did ask him once, but he glared at me in such a nasty way, I haven't dared say a word about it since.
You don't want to stay with him.
Oh yes, well most of the time.
Well, again, he wasn't in the book about the lighthouse, but he was in the next book that came after the lighthouse book, if I remember correctly.
How's the light coming along?
Oh, not very well. There's still a few more things I could try.
I think it might not going anywhere considering that explosion. You could say he kind of took out the friggin' light
Is your
and the lantern.
well? I wanted to ask.
Greenlanders will be pissed, or whatever lanterns it might belong to.
Oh, he won't talk about that. He just refuses to.
Nope, 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 nope. Shut it.
But Hattie knows what he says. I wondered whether he might know if there's an easy way of doing it. You never know. I might have missed something.
Ah, you missed a lot. If I remember correctly in the book, it wasn't even broken.
Come on, let's go.
I can't remember anymore if it was broken or just not work, just shut down.
Do you think he might know something about the lighthouse keeper?
That's what I want to find out.
Yep, you pesky cage. A funny thing, actually, every time I watch this bit in the episode, I always imagine that the fisherman's house was like this big empty void,
Live here?
and the doors with him, and the door and windows were just through to another dimension that was just pure void.
You know why?
Endless void. You can just
Myself to myself.
Ah, so you
look at it. Wow, he looks so horrified
Where
here.
did he go? You must know.
Here.
Oh, please.
Yeah.
Had the light stopped working before he left? Why did he leave the door open? Were there any
Oh, is
shipwrecks?
Moomin Troll humping here?
Wait a minute. Just one more question, please.
Yeah, I think you guys pretty much already know who the fisherman really is.
You're the only other person on the island.
Or you already figured out in the
But oh, please.
previous episode.
Look, my father is trying to get the lamp working again, but not getting anywhere. So if you know where the keeper is, or better still, how to light it, will you please help? Say it's not only for us, but for all those ships.
Here
that
is some
might be in
feels already
danger
coming
without
up.
it. Oh,
Moomin.
I don't think that man knows much about anything.
Well, at least he's heard you and knows what you want.
Yeah.
Let's go, Moomin.
Listen to the music here again. It really gives you here. Just can you feel something here because the good music cue here. It was that was a beautiful moment in my opinion.
Papa doing?
Snortmaiden and little Maya helping him.
Hiya!
Hi-yo!
Come on.
Hi-yo! Not sure where that might fit in.
Where have you two been?
What are you building now? We're making a ramp. Why?
Because we wanted to, stupid. Why else would we build it? You like it?
But why do you want a raft?
Not really a raft, is it, Papa?
Let me present our very own
I love it. Yeah, the Finnish little Maya could laugh better.
He's the one that walked
Yeah.
with you last night. I want a word with you.
Yeah, sorry. I'm afraid.
Yeah, that. He actually more sounds like a freaking pedophilic stoner. Yeah, sorry. I spoke to some pet. You know, he actually sounds like Gollum if he smokes some.
Those
Ah,
are pretty
well.
silly when the sun
Ah, Gollum! Oh, no!
I always
There was so precious. This is so precious.
Those came to the island because the house is a bit like an ancient castle.
We feel more at home in Castle.
And then when they found
Seriously?
the mind, they gave up. That's funny, isn't it?
It really sounds like a stoner gum.
You look a bit fed up.
That's because he's been left behind by the other ghosts. They've gone off in the ghost ship.
Well, they didn't tell me they were going straight away. And I'd gone to the lighthouse keeper's house.
The lighthouse keeper?
Yep.
Why did you go there? Well, I wanted to tell him that some strange
I
had moved into the lighthouse, and that he'd be better off with us because ghosts don't damage things. I didn't know you then, of course, but some people are very
Where's
careless.
his cabin? Is it easy to
Well,
find?
The southern end of the
well,
island.
in the book he,
Because he wouldn't
well,
talk to me.
no, I mean the Finnish dub.
Anyway,
He could also say that he quickly wanted to correct himself not to want to offend them, calling them strangers or weird people.
I hope you catch up with your friends real soon.
He never
Thank you.
does.
You're okay for mortals. I promise next time we meet I'll be really scary. Chains and all.
And not with that voice you won't be able to be very scary. Even the Finnish dub did much better. Even if it was the reuse of Finnish voice actor.
Promise I will. Bye.
I never understood what happened here. Did he actually literally fell down through one of the cracks into the ocean? Oh, well, that's not really happening because you can see there. Right there it's still up. So did he just become invisible because of too much exposure to the sunlight? What happened? What happened?
Mama, what is
I
it?
never know.
Papa's gone
We
fishing
might
again.
never know.
Well, he enjoys it.
Well, that's all he seems to do these days.
Yeah, but he pretty much has given up on the
Well,
lighthouse.
perhaps living in a new place makes him want to do a new thing. And he does, can't
Well, you guys have no idea the things that happen in the book. It's, let's just say, not really dark, but something like that. And it was supposed to be a children's book.
I'm gonna build a house.
Just go read it.
Oh my goodness.
A house of my very own.
Yeah, this is. I think this is also happening in the book. That little Maya wanted to build her own sort of house. And actually, something I also wondered. How could the lighthouse keeper actually get himself new stuff when he ran out? Because he's so freaking far away.
And isn't used to failure. But nothing
Yeah.
he tries makes any difference. What a pity it would be to leave the island without seeing the beautiful beams shining over the water.
Yeah, that would be really cool. I really hope I might be able to one day to see lighthouse working in the dark. That would be interesting to see. Oh, I wish the house building was that easy. Again, really nice music here. This song is just something you can feel like you want to go somewhere island and do exploring, building and all that. That's the feel that I get it from this song.
Fisherman's coming.
What, the fisherman?
Yes, and the boy is with him.
Toft is outside.
Like little Maya's keeping a lookout.
You don't want to do it, do you?
No, but I gotta do it.
Ah! Nah. Seriously. The finished up, he was like, oh, I guess I have to. So he sounded more like that. Oh, I guess I have to. He had this kind of voice instead of.
Oh,
Happy birthday. Happy birthday to you.
Sorry, Moo Mama, you don't really can do the happy birthday song.
all the best.
I think you might need some help.
A birthday? Is it really?
Excuse me for asking.
By the way, if he, how could he know? Because he only have stayed with him for 3 months, and even the guy forgot his own birthday. So how does he know? Eh.
Bring the barrel for me, Mama.
Yes, dear.
Okay, so here soon comes the fields bit.
Southwestern. I wonder if it suits me. What do you think?
It kind of
I
does.
suppose this must have belonged to the lighthouse keeper. Why don't you try it on, huh? You look good in this sou'wester. There, it suits you.
And this music here.
We'd love to know why you left the island and why you didn't come back.
If you didn't watch my Winter's Coming, you will recognize this song.
We really would like to know.
If you have watched.
You can tell us.
I was so lonely for years and years. Then I just went away. I'm afraid that's all.
But you did come back. Surely that must mean something.
I knew I'd lived here for too long. Much too long. You see, I didn't really fit in anywhere else.
Again, the voice acting here was so bad because the Finnish stuff, he actually sounded so
This
really
is the lighthouse.
sad. You could say kind of a sad.
Why don't you put
More like in, unlike here.
And look, it's nice here. I'd like to stay.
But the idea here is very, it still stays.
Oh, I'd love that.
Wow, oh that's, because in the Finnish stuff he just said his name, and that was it. I like that. Ugh. And again the song here. I don't, I pretty much love all the background songs in the movies.
The island. They decided to leave at night with the safe glow of the lighthouse beams guiding their path out into
This
the
never,
gloom and dark.
these songs will never get old.
Papa had quite forgotten about his epic novel of the sea, but couldn't wait to start again on his memoirs.
Yeah, well, I hope you guys really love like this reaction and maybe like this episode. If you want to check it out by yourself, be my guest and also watch the other episodes of the movies, because I hope this gave you some idea why I cherish this series so much, why I love it so much, and why I think it's, for me, it's the best animated show ever. I mean, there were so many, you could say, psychological lessons here. The movies never were much about the movies were more about the lessons about life than, unlike My Little Pony, which is about friendship. In the movies there are more lessons about life and about the people who are what they are. That, like again, the lighthouse keeper, he at some point he was so lonely he wanted to leave and be around other people, but then he found out that he couldn't do that because he had stayed alone so long time that it just didn't feel right. So he pretty much decided to go back to the island, but not as a lighthouse keeper, just a simple fisherman, because he just didn't feel he could do the bear doing more of the lighthouse working. And that is really, really tragic, and you don't see much in any kids cartoons these days. Everything is a little bit too happy daddy. I mean, I myself am a sucker for happy endings and all that, but they kind of fall flat if there is no emotional investment there. If there is not sometimes moments that really takes part here, or hits you right here, hits you in the heart, in the feels, so that that trip to the happy ending is much more cherished. I mean, that's how I usually love this ending, because of so many emotional bits. But there were also episodes that were just more for good fun and all that, so not everything was so serious and kind of tear-jerking. But it's, yeah, and again, there was much changing here, like I said, about the kid. the Ghost and Snufkin and Ghost Ship. In the book, at the end, the lighthouse keeper just... I can't fully remember how the story resolved in the book, but it was still something bit similar, that they were somehow able to get him back to doing the lighthouse keepings and be once again happy with his job, you would say. And yeah, sorry. As a kid, I never much read Moomin books. I mean, my mom read me a couple when me and my little sister were very young, but the Moomins were pretty much our bedtime stories. We mostly read other kids' bedtime stories and Harry Potter, but there were some Moomins that my mom read to us. But most of the time, I preferred much watching this show. There's so much about this show which I just love. The characters, stories, music, everything. It was good times. Well, and like I said, if you still remember back in about my top Moomin character, that was Moomin Mama. The reason why she's my top favorite is because she kind of represents the kind of a mother figure we all, you could say, many would wish had. Like, she's just very supportive, calm, and is always there for you, supporting you, helping you out. She wants to make sure you feel good. She wants to comfort you. She's just, I mean, I'm myself, you could say, see my mom as a Moomin Mama in a way. But still, Moomin Mama is someone I always, even as a kid, I want to meet and just hug her very badly. And I don't know, she was something that left a great impact on me because of her kindness and just wanting to help out everyone the best she could. And yeah, I really don't have much to say. I really hope this might have given you guys big interest to watch this series, because I highly recommend it. For me, this is the best animated show ever. I mean, yeah, there are shows like the Avatar, The Last Airbender and all that, but for me, this is, even though this show was mostly slice of life, there was also always some fantasy element, like Hero the Ghost, but they were able to play it in a way that it fitted, and they didn't have to go in for any kind of a gags. There were of course some jokes here and there, but they mostly stayed very original and didn't do much gags or references, even though I myself always love references. But I hope, many times I hope the references don't go too far, that they are still able to keep some originality out, or I don't know, just something, not doing the references too many times. And this show, for me, that's why another thing why it's so timeless for me, it's because there isn't much. They don't rely on any kind of a pop culture references or anything like that. They just do their own thing, and they know, and also they're pretty much the whole staff has so much faith in this series. I mean, I'm sure many like in the friendship game, Friendship is Magic, they have a lot of faith, but I don't think like Hasbro and all that, they don't have much faith, so they, for some reason, they really like to play it safe, even though that can hurt it a little bit. I mean, if the writers could have a little bit more freedom and have more, like, not just silly kid stuff, but something more deeper episodes, or something that gets you in the heart and plays with your emotions and all that, I think then the Friendship is Magic could be even greater known. Yeah, I really like to compare Friendship is Magic to this show, because I find some similarities there, but in the end, the movie for me is just superior. Okay, I think I've rambled enough, so I hope you guys enjoy this reaction, and again, I hope you guys will check out this series with this, and And you can pretty much find most of the episodes here on YouTube, or you can also go to Kiss Cartoon, where there are also a lot of episodes of Moomins, although I can't remember if it's Kiss Cartoon or Kiss Anime, because technically Moomins isn't cartoon, it's anime, because I think you saw from the animation style that it's anime, and it was drawn in Japan, because of all the Japanese names there. But yeah, you get the idea. So I hope you guys will check out this series now, because I really think it's really worth it. At least the first 70 and plus episodes. After those, not so great, because the 70 plus episodes, they pretty much almost all the episodes were based on the Moomin books, and yeah. Again, just go watch the episodes, and if you guys like, I can do more Moomins reaction. If you like, let me know in the comments, and yeah, till next time, thank you, keep calm, and just be calm and nice and all that. Okay, bye.